What up, what up, y'all? Let's go. We are live, Funny Bits podcast. Super excited. Y'all know what it is. It's Friday Eve, and that can only mean one thing, that the crew is ready to come in. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring in my peeps. This guy, you know this guy. He was my first ride or die. Karl Rogers is here, y'all. What up, man?
What's up, Precious? How you doing? Listen, I got some chicken that's based in some pork and bean juice. You hear what I'm saying? What's up, everybody?
Perfect.
Yeah,
Next
do that.
guy coming in.
Yes, Precious. Yes, that's how we gonna do it on this Friday.
No stranger to Funny Bits. He is a great addition. We're gonna kick it off. Another funny dude, Larry XL, is in the building. What up? What up? What's happening, man?
Not much.
What's up, Larry?
Doing my thing.
Add on, you special. Love it.
Yeah, I broke that out because I had a Zoom show last week.
Nice. And last but not least, y'all, this is our, I don't know, she keeps us all grounded and make sure we don't act up. So our resident millennial, give it up for Kayla, y'all. What's up?
Hey guys. Ooh.
Hey.
Hey.
So
Kayla
y'all know what it is. And it is Funny Bits time. What's happening, y'all?
I'm digging that cut. That cut is fly, girls. Like it's smooth. Like go back like butter and cream cheese is smooth, girl.
Oh Lordy, oops, my bad. Hold on, y'all. I hit the wrong button.
That's how I look in the morning, like a cartoon character.
I mean, that was cool, but we don't need that one. So y'all know what it is. Funny Bits podcast is where
Laugh.
Oh gosh, I got them singing, y'all. I got everybody singing. They know.
Yeah, pass collection plate.
Yeah, right. Cash app us.
I'll do it. I'll put the cash app out there, boy.
Yeah, so we are live. It's another Friday Eve. Welcome. If you don't know, this is Funny Bits podcast. We are live every Friday Eve. We don't say the T word, right, guys? We don't say the T word.
Nope.
Not when I'm on the show, I don't.
Friday Eve just sounds so much more festive, so we like to keep it that way, and we are going to jump right into our topics. But before that, I kind of did a quick check-in with y'all, but real quick, Kayla, how's your week been? What's happening? What's going on?
Oh, a lot, but I'm good. I'm chilling.
You chilling?
Mm-hmm.
Typical millennial response. All right, let's go to the elder person in the room. You know who it is. Karl Rogers. What's up with you?
You said oh, that's how we doing it?
Yes, you, Grandpa. You, Grandpa.
Okay,
you do have me by a few years. You have me by a few years. It's okay.
Well, I switched my prune juice this week to less fiber. Metamucil is on sale and ginger ale is $2 for $5.
Oh, so
nah, it's been a great week. Work wise, it's just been pretty good. Nothing to complain about. We still here to tell a story, so I ain't got nothing. I ain't got to say nothing bad until we start the show.
We like that, right? We'll see how it goes, right? From here on. All right, and Larry, what's up with you? What's happening?
Nothing. Trying to keep inspired and creative. So I'm working on some writing projects that hopefully will lead to something. And I'm working on some other creative things that I normally wouldn't have time for. And trying to stay busy and healthy as one can do in this thing. Yep.
That's the way to do it. Let me see. Yeah, so let's jump right into it because I was actually thinking about this. So um everybody's been locked down, everybody's been, everything's closed, and all that. We've just been trapped. So a lot of people, that summer body ain't what they thought it was gonna be, and I feel like I gained the summer COVID-25. You feel me? I I'm like, I cannot wait until my gym opens up. I need that gym. And I don't know how many other people feel this way, but because some people miraculously they've been able to keep up their workout regimen, and they staying, fit and healthy, working out outside. And I'm like, I just wasn't motivated. I don't know.
Bunk them gladiators.
What'd you say, Karl?
I said, bunk them gladiators. We don't need them.
Yo, it's like, what's the deal? So how y'all feeling? Do you feel like you gained weight during the pandemic or what?
I probably did, but I'm still like, it's not like I'm growing out of my clothes or anything. All my clothes still fit. So, as long as the clothes still fit, the numbers I could care less about.
Right. That is a good gauge. That's a great gauge. Yeah. For sure. Kayla, how you feeling?
Well, all I know is when I put on my jeans, let's just say that
Kayla having a hot girl summer over there.
Yeah, let's just say that my body's right on time when it's supposed to be. Okay, like ain't no struggling over here, baby. Okay.
What? It's a lockdown. What does anybody need to wear pants for?
Yeah, you know what?
Well, the couple of times that I had to wear
For
pants.
Zoom meeting.
Couple of times. Yeah, apparently people are forgetting that people can see them on Zoom. That's a whole nother thing right now.
Crazy.
And people are getting caught literally with their pants down.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Hey.
Your house, your rules.
Right.
It is casual Friday every day, if I got to work from home.
Right.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful not to get too comfortable because you zooming a lot. You Zoom meetings with work, you Zoom meeting with family, Zoom churching, and you won't get too comfortable in Zoom church. Stand up and clap your hands for the Lord and don't have no bottoms on. You don't want that.
Yeah, but that might work with your church. We don't know what's under those choir robes.
Lord.
That's the way to get the building part done, Larry.
It could be one of those Eddie Long churches, who get.
Right. That's so true. Yeah. What's happening?
I just had the worst image in my head. Just next topic.
Can never be erased now. Never.
Next topic. Now just stay right there for a little bit. We're gonna stay right there.
Listen.
So when the gyms open back up, you're cool to go back to the gyms. You don't have any health concerns.
They well, that's the other thing. Like they're set to actually, I think, reopen in July. So I know it's going to be with limited.
That's next week.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, is it?
Yeah. I know.
That's fantastic, actually, because I need it. Yeah, so they're still going to have a lot of restrictions in place. They're also probably won't be opening like the mass gyms. I read that people, with like personal trainers, if you're in like a smaller gym, and I think that will be okay, but it's going to be, I don't know. I'm interested to see because, I'm at Planet Fitness and it's right up the street from me. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, so is it that you haven't been doing anything or that you just have been doing a whole lot?
I have not. I started to do a little something and then I got bored with it. And it's crazy because I used to work out at home a lot. That's what I did, and then I got used to the gym. And so I tried to like work out again at home, and it did not hit. I was like, no, I still have like my old equipment, but I'm just like, no, I'm not motivated. So
So do you live in a neighborhood where you can jog, or?
yeah, I can jog outside if I want to, but I ain't trying to, run no
She
marathon.
can't jog in her neighborhood.
Yeah.
Becca be like, she's running.
Listen, don't even say that.
Near the pool. She's near the pool.
Right. She's near the pool. She's
in the house.
by the pool. Get this person.
Run circles around the backyard. Don't do it. I mean, I started going back to the gym right after I was okay by the doctors after the accident. I was doing moderate stuff. But now I work out just for my snacks. It's like, okay, I know I'm gonna be eating this snack, I got a new ice cream, dude. New ice cream, y'all.
Oh gosh.
And it's a Cinnabon, Cinnabon flavor ice cream by Breyers.
Oh Lord.
No, I got an ice cream that beats that. I was in the store and like my kryptonite was in the ice cream aisle. So Cheesecake Factory is making their own pints of ice cream, and they got a key lime pie ice cream.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, I don't really like key lime, so
I love.
They also got a strawberry cheesecake ice cream that's the bomb too.
See,
You said the magic words.
Right now,
And then Ben and Jerry's. They had to go and get woke and everything, support Black Lives Matter. So I had to go out and buy some Ben and Jerry's just to be about it. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I don't know how anybody finishes off an entire pint of Ben and Jerry's by themselves, like in one sitting.
like
I get 2 spoonfuls. I'm ready to fall into a coma.
Oh no, I can.
Just
I can eat half of it in one shot, and then I put it back.
I eat a pint of ice cream just before I eat my Cinnabon. So that's
sounds like dinner to me.
I can make a pint of ice cream last a week and a half.
Oh well, you're good.
See, this is why I'm the only person in here that's losing weight. See, you see the issue? See what's going on here? Are you seeing the pattern?
Hey, it ain't just me, because like, look, when the quarantine started, people were wilding out in the grocery store. They were just like, getting all. So basically, and
I didn't forget that.
And here's the thing, like if you buy fresh vegetables, that's good for maybe like 2, 3, 4, 5 days. People are buying the stuff that's going to last in their pantry for a week. And the stuff like all the canned goods and stuff like that, and that's the stuff that doesn't have all the nutrients you need and everything. Yeah. But don't get me wrong. Look,
see, and the thing about it, by the time I got to the grocery store, all the good meats, chicken, steak, pork chops were gone, eggs was gone, and I was like, "Ooh, honey buns, ice cream, Jello pudding pops. Let's get some of those."
That's just way too much.
Hey, look. So the tofu aisle was picked clean. You couldn't find tofu.
Right. Ain't nobody eating tofu.
Tuna fish.
I ain't eating no tofu.
This group don't eat tofu.
What do you got against tofu?
Nah. You already know that. No.
I eat flavorless cheese.
That is where we draw
it's like eating a white eraser.
All right, so I guess Larry, your summer body's ready. This is what you planned on.
No, I haven't had a summer body since 1980.
And first of all, anything starting with 19 anything.
I just look. I don't like summer anyway. All the things that people love about summer are the things I hate just about life. The beach.
What?
I do not like the beach at all. Like I don't. I remember like I did a couple gigs in Myrtle Beach. And I just remember driving around Myrtle Beach like, good God, I hate this town so much. But like,
what does the beach have to do with the town though? Like,
right?
Nothing. It's a beach. It's a beach tourism community, and I'm not about the beach. I'm not. Like I don't like getting up early. I don't like sand, getting into things and
getting into things. I like how
going to the beach.
I just don't.
All right, so Kayla's
I'm
the
a
only one
nocturnal
who's
person. I like nighttime
who's
stuff.
ready. Kayla's the
I
only one
got you.
who's summer body ready. Then
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
Sounds
she
like
young.
it.
sounds
She
like
young.
Yeah, she's
She got
That
it's like
doesn't.
she's in her 20s. It's easy to keep it up. She's got the metabolism
No, I
for
do
that,
not.
you know.
I'm really 65. I don't
You
know
know
what
what?
y'all talking about. I'm really 65. This is just a cover right here.
Lord. So if you're 65, then what's that make
Then
me?
see, we wasn't
If
talking
you
about you. We
65,
was talking
that
about
means
me.
once the restaurant open up, you're gonna be at Perkins with the rest of us.
Oh, you know I will never go to Perkins.
Yes, you will. We're gonna have the next comedy.
What happened with Perkins? What happened? What happened?
never liked Perkins. I cannot stand Perkins.
It's a
I've
breakfast
never
place.
been there. I've never been there.
I've only been there for breakfast, and it's basically like it's like an off-brand Denny's.
See,
I
I
like
don't.
Denny's better.
I don't even like
eat
Denny's.
Denny's.
Like,
I eat
yeah,
Perkins.
I don't even like Denny's like that. So I know I wouldn't like.
No,
Perkins.
okay, because Denny's
Perkins is way worse.
like Perkins, like okay, so eggs and sausage, it's like an even match. But Perkins has the seasoned potatoes with their breakfast, where Denny's they have the shredded hash browns. And
Okay,
then
so it's a
Denny's,
matter of how you like your sides, basically.
yeah.
I'm good at that. None of that matters to me. Just give me
Hey,
my.
look, when you want pancakes, you can't be picky.
You know how
Yeah.
I like. You know how I like my my pancakes. Blueberry. That means Cracker Barrel.
Yes,
Okay?
ma'am. Blueberry pancakes.
Blueberry, please. Thank
Listen, we gotta hit Cracker Barrel. You know, let them know that we're gonna have we coming deep. We want no
Yeah.
problems on 73.
I don't want to be waiting a half hour
3.
to get a table.
I think we've waited like a half
The
hour.
minute they tell us to
before.
wait on the porch, I'm done.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Wait. It's
Can
definitely
y'all wait outside on the porch?
Well,
I'm leaving.
you can't really go get. I mean, you got to do takeout now.
yeah, pretty much.
I said once
Yes.
everything
What
opens.
have you been doing for breakfast through this whole time? Are you actually like, Lego my ego, or were you actually cooking breakfast? Or were you sending it out for breakfast?
No.
For me?
My mom
I don't
cooking.
cook that much.
My
Listen.
mom cooking is hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. Look,
cereal.
I understand. Look,
Cereal is my breakfast normally.
Yeah, I was watching House Hunters the other day, and I swear to God, there's this black couple on there, and you know how they like, they film you doing like ordinary shit.
Yeah.
So you look like, you're like the all American couple. So this this sister was in the kitchen like cooking like bacon and eggs, and I'm looking at it like, oh, she can't cook. That was the saddest ass looking bacon and eggs I've ever seen in my life. And then they go house shopping, and she wants like the big ass kitchen. It's like, what for? You can't cook.
Wait,
I want a big kitchen with an island white. Like, what?
Why did you make the decision and decide that she couldn't cook? What was it?
It was just like it was like she was. I'm watching her cook bacon and eggs, and it's like you can tell just in her muscle movement of how she was like using the spatula, just like, oh, she does not know what the hell she's doing.
She wasn't holding her hand right.
It was just like you could tell. It was like the saddest ass looking bacon. Like when she was done, it was like, you haven't really cooked that bacon all the way, baby girl. What the fuck? I mean,
come on now.
Maybe she just want the bacon a certain way. Like,
yeah, the eggs
to be crispy.
She was scrambling eggs, and the eggs were looking all like sad and misshaped. I'm like, what?
Misshaped? How you misshaped scrambled eggs?
Scrambled eggs.
Yeah, it just didn't look right.
Yeah.
Like when you see bacon and eggs, you'd be like, oh, I should you shouldn't have a. No, I'm good. Everybody loves bacon and eggs. When you see a plate of bacon and eggs, you're like, you know what? I'll pass. Thank you. I'll just.
Yeah.
All right. So what about these summer plans? Do you have any how is everybody with these summer plans? Because a lot of things have been like put on hold or postponed or canceled.
My summer 2022 is gonna be lit.
2022.
Yeah. Look, like already right off this summer, nothing you planned was gonna happen this summer, and we might fuck around and lose next summer. So
Yeah, because
Like
people are being
I'm sending all
selfish.
the comedy clubs my avails for 2022.
Right. Well, we're gonna talk
Like,
about comedy in a
book
little
me now.
bit and see how that's
Man,
working out. Karl,
everything
any
the kids
plans
want,
that you?
everything the kids want to do for the summer, I got alternate plans for them. Like I was going to take my son paintballing. I was like, nah, man, water gun fight in the backyard.
Oh,
Dude,
you're that we got paintball at home type
Right,
parent.
yeah,
right.
yeah, it's like I want some Mickey D's. Nah, you got this mama burger with the pepper sticking out of it.
So
Yeah, you
what?
ain't getting none of that.
Yo, you
They
could
want
really
paintball, and you give them a
with
super soaker full of
paintball. You could get
Kool-Aid.
really creative though. You could put dye in the water and make it so that it's different colors and the different guns. That could be good
Nah,
for paintball.
No,
just
like,
water, clear
come on,
paintball
LaTice.
water.
No.
Water.
Look, everybody
Right.
who grew up as a black kid knows the pain of wanting something, and then your parents bring you some severely off-brand shit
My
as
God.
like a substitute. Like they just kick ass in parenting, and they don't. No.
Man,
Not Kayla.
listen.
We kept brand names in our house. Sorry.
Yeah, I will listen. I think I told this story like 1,100,000,000 times, but the one time my mom tried to buy off-brand cereal, oh no!
Yeah.
I was like,
It was a
ma'am. I was like, ma'am. I think I waited specifically until she got home from work one day, and I was like, what is this? What are you doing? Like, are you trying to hurt me? I was like,
Right.
well, this doesn't even taste the same. Like, she really tried it, y'all. I was
And
so
then
upset.
you just blame all the bad stuff in your life on the
That
off-brand stuff that your
that
mom
was
tried to like. It's like, hey, what's with all these D's on your report card? That's the type of grades you get with off-brand
right.
food.
Why you have all these satisfactories?
Like,
Because
you
you give
got
me
kids going to school with Fruit
satisfactory
Loops in the
meals.
system, and they got all the top brand, nutrients and the vitamins in it. They're getting good grades.
Like
You
Kayla,
sent me with like these Walmart like loop fruits, and then now
Yeah.
my life's fucked up. Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
like
man.
Kayla,
time.
are you drunk right now, Kayla? Remember when I was 7 and you bought the cereal that just said cereal?
So you
Yeah,
think like summer?
let's
So
go to a bar and have somebody try to serve LaTice some off-brand vodka. See if chairs aren't flying.
right, yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there with her.
I already scouted
like
the bar and made sure that I see Tito's. As long as there's Tito's behind that bar, we're good.
she's saying.
So I don't have to.
Are there any what brands of vodka can they not serve you? Like what
There's not too many. I'll tell you what they can. That's easier because there's quite a few. So they can Tito's, then Kettle One, then there's a brand called Schvelt or something like that. That's okay. And then and then like Smirnoff is way down below the list.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
What?
I found that it gives
You're
me
too bougie. You're too bougie for Smirnoff? What?
gives me a headache for some reason.
Okay.
It's
So you mean to tell me like any vodka that was made in Camden just won't cut it?
unless it's actual moonshine, then no.
Right.
So Larry, you think like all summer plans are just squashed now? You think everything has been ruined?
I mean, you can make summer plans if you want to, but you might as well just like buy a ventilator now.
Oh,
Because
Okay.
look, Rona's making a comeback. Watch the news.
I can't.
Everybody's going to the beach. Everybody's going to the beach, and they're coming home with tans and the Rona.
You know what? Tans and the Rona.
I just don't understand. Like, what is the like? I understand. Yes, it's summertime, but like, there's a virus outside. Like, there's a virus that's killing people. Like, can you just stop being so selfish and stay in the house? Like, just
there's a video of
sit.
a little boy. The mom is like, so we were invited to a birthday party this weekend, and it should be, fun. And he's like, all of maybe 8. He's like, we're supposed to stay the fuck in the house. Like the little boy said,
Yup.
over and over again. He said we're
1
supposed
million
to stay
views.
inside, not go to
Mom,
fuck
sit your bitch ass
outside.
down.
That's what he kept saying.
See.
Woo!
But I mean,
Child.
but everybody's guilty of like going out and doing something like
Well, we have to. Some people
Sunday was Father's Day, so I drove down to Baltimore to hang with my parents,
right.
and my sister like brought over some steamed crabs. We all sat around as a family, ate some crabs.
Nice.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the retail therapy that's happening right now. Stores are opening, and
Yep.
I went shopping, y'all.
Me too.
Woo.
I did too.
Yeah. So yeah,
I
let's talk
tried.
about that because you're the one that actually Larry messaged me like, "Girl, you better get the Burlington Coat Factory. This shit is 50% off." I was
Yeah, yeah.
what?
No,
I
because
said,
look,
all
because
people.
everything was like 25 to 50% off, and I was like, oh,
Well, by the
time to
time
roll.
I
Because
got there, the whole
I
store
went because
percent off.
Burlington Coat Factory that they got like discount like body wash and deodorant. So I went to
Yeah.
get, and also I was gonna pick up like I needed like a new rotation of underwear. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go because because it'd be more expensive when you go to like the Walmart or Target, but you go to Berlin, it's already discounted, then it's another 50% off.
Word.
Yeah, so I went in, but I didn't know that they I got the emails like, oh, Berlin is opening back up. Oh, 50% off. Let me go.
Yeah.
I got there, the place opened at 9. Like I got there around 9:15. And when I tell you people were swarming all over that place, like it was crazy.
So by the time I got there, it was in the afternoon, and where I was in the morning, I actually went with my friend to Nordstrom Rack over at Cherry Hill, and everything there was 40% off. And I was like, I don't even shop over here. I said, let me go see. So I'm like, like I'm not gonna buy anything. I got in that store, I started looking around, I started picking up pieces and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna grab this and this and this.
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed a few things, right? Get up to the register, and it would have been like $130 or something, but I only paid 80. I was like, hello. I was like, I'll take it. And then so by the time we get over to Burlington Coat Factory, it was in the afternoon. That place looked like a damn madhouse, and the line to check out was wrapping around the store. That's how they had the perimeter of the store, so you couldn't get in the way of the other shoppers and everything.
Wow.
So they had all the floor, the floors all marked off and to tell people where to stand, and so I'm like, all right, let me see, 50% off. Let me see what's good in here. So of course I found some more stuff. I was like, ooh, let me get these jeans. Let me get a couple jeans, get these shirts. Okay. Only spent $54, and I had at least 10 items, 10, 12. I don't know. I was like, So here's the thing with me though. I don't shop normally like this. Like there's never be a time where I could be like, you'll call me and be like, girl, yeah. And I'll be like, oh, I'm at Strawbridge or whatever. Like, oh, I'm at the mall. I hate the malls. I hate shopping. I don't do it. So the stuff that I got though, with all these sales, I'm like, this will carry me. This is enough. I have like 5 or 6 new pairs of jeans. I have new tops for the summer, and I'm like, I'm good. Like that's how I shop. I buy a whole bunch of stuff at one time, and then I don't go back into the store. That's it.
Yeah, because when you watch the commercial, every commercial has this like stereotypical like vision of Nirvana for every American woman, where they're walking out of a department store, bags in both hands, and they come out of the store and they start twirling because they just bought so much shit. They're happy, And so you're saying that's not you?
Retail therapy, yo. It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Okay.
It is.
But I actually needed stuff. It wasn't like I was going out to buy stuff. I was like, I was stuff was wearing. I needed, smaller workout clothes, because like all my workout clothes from 2 years ago are a little bit baggier and falling off me when I'm going for walks, and I can't be having that in the neighborhood.
Right. I think I tried to invite Kayla. Kayla's not, listen, Kayla is so adamant about coming out of the house. And I totally understand. She's not, she's like, mm-mm. There's only been a couple times where she's come out and come, to hang out a little bit with me. And then she's like, all right, I'm going back home. Like, that's it.
Okay, so what does it take to lure Kayla out of the house?
Nah.
Nothing really.
Well,
Like,
Are you normally a homebody, or is it because of COVID?
no, I'm an introvert, like
Yeah.
at heart. And so this is just like my paradise. So
Okay.
I don't see the hype of being around people. Like, it's just like,
So
okay.
if Drake calls you up and's like, hey, let's go to
Chris
the
Brown.
mall.
Chris Brown.
Right. It would have to be Chris Brown.
Yeah, it would have to be Chris Brown.
Chris
Sorry.
Really?
Yes, really. That is my man.
Okay.
Don't do that, Larry. Don't do that. Okay?
What's love got to do? Anyway,
okay. Okay. Everybody relax. Everybody chill out. All right.
Everybody relax.
Like,
Right.
get in the car, Adam. Get in the car, Adam.
Oh Lord.
Eat your cake, Kayla.
Oh my gosh. People go through things, okay? Like, it's, people grow up and people, just let it go. All right. Yeah. Let it go. Let it go. Sheesh. He was like 19 when that happened. Like,
okay.
He's 30. Okay. He's mature. He's learned his lesson. All right. Let's be cute. Yes, lots of therapy. Maybe some drugs in there, but that's fine. Coping is coping.
Hey, okay.
Oh God.
I'm not against self-medicating, okay? I'm just saying.
Right. Oh my gosh. So well, since Skinny Mini, so tell us your secrets, Kayla. There has to be some secrets that you've been able to maintain and actually lose weight during this pandemic. Please do share.
See, why you gotta put me on the spot like that? How did you know, like, I want to share my secrets?
Well, I know that you decided to switch, so now you are pescatarian, and
okay.
So that changes things.
I thought she was Baptist or Wiccan or something, a pescatarian.
I thought she was Methodist.
My gosh.
Pescatarian is food, gentlemen, food. She does not.
I know. I'm not for the joke.
Fish only. So please,
just fish, no vegetables. It's just all fish, like SeaWorld diet.
So
just fish.
No vegetables.
What you do in your own
bread.
personal life is your business, sugar. Then that's okay.
Sugar. He gets you with the sugar.
This pescatarian life, I guess, it's not as hard as you might think it is. You just sometimes might have to bring your own food to, cookouts next summer.
That's rough.
But next summer. She didn't even say this summer.
But other than that, it's not that hard. Like, you still maintain like a diet of eating vegetables, brown rice, getting rid of white rice, and yeah, like, it's not that hard.
So speaking of eating, how do you feel about the outside dining? I know you're not keen on being indoors. What about outdoor dining? I experienced it over the weekend. It was quite lovely.
I'm not a fan.
I just don't understand. I'm just gonna keep saying this. I just don't understand the hype about being around people right now. Like, why? Like, you can literally just go to the grocery store and make your own stuff. Like, why are just people just like
snow crab legs? I really couldn't do it, so I had to go to Joe's over the weekend so I can get some of that. And now with the outside dining, they're still spacing people several tables away. You're in like your own little area, and it's just you and your family at the table, or friends, or whoever you come with. I quite enjoyed it. It was nice sitting outside, even though
I do not. I do not go for that whole eating outside bullshit.
I'm usually
Because
not
I
a
lived in
fan.
Philly for a little bit, and I always when summer hits, people always are putting taking up half the sidewalk space because they want to put tables outside and they got outside seating. And I'm sorry, I like air conditioning. Okay,
Oh,
I like
God.
air conditioning. I like being separated from the people that are just walking around. And it's always awkward when you are just like getting down on your food and like some homeless guys walking by just ice grilling
Exactly.
See,
you
that
know.
you're describing Philadelphia, though. We're not talking
Nah,
about.
that can happen right on Westfield Avenue. Be like, hey,
Yeah.
buddy, let me see that chicken.
If it's like 90 degrees out,
Hold up. What outside dining is happening in Camden, Carl?
On on Westfield Avenue, Pennsauken,
Yeah.
down there, and I'm not gonna say the names. I'm not giving nobody no free advertisement. But
thought
right
I-
before you get to Cove Road, they've had it for a few years, but right now they're like, yes, we already got the tables out there. They was out there yesterday. 4
yeah,
tables.
Oh,
look,
yeah.
if it's like low to mid 70s, if it's low to mid 70s and it's a breeze, all right, fine. All right, yeah, but if there's no other place, yeah, fine, I'll eat outdoors. But if it's like 90 degrees, high humidity, I'll be damned if I'm going to be sitting outside, sweating, eating crab cakes. Fuck that. No.
I know that's right. Because then when you start sweating, then the mosquitoes come.
Yeah, and then God forbid, like a bird lands on your table. Now you're
Oh,
gonna be mad
hell
as hell.
no. See, now
Like a
you make
pigeon,
me
like
mad.
what the
You done made me mad thinking about a damn bird.
yeah,
You can't even complain to the management about that. You can't even complain to the management. Like if you get slide and a fly land on your table, you be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll take care of that for you." Now you outside, bird land on your table. He be like, "That's not my bird."
Yeah.
Gross. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Especially if it's like one of those like really aggressive birds that tries to like make off one of your chicken fingers, you'd be mad as hell.
Cannibal kind of bird.
Yeah.
All right, so
But
basically, y'all
back to the pescatarian thing. Like,
it's
so
3-1 at this point for outside dining. I have tried it. It's not that terrible. Y'all are just like, hell no. Is that
well, and then also, I mean, look, you really want to go out. You really want some crab legs, even though you can just go to the store, buy your own crab legs, and learn how to cook them.
We actually on Mother's Day we ordered food and then picked it up and came home. But yeah, like I'm like, let's try it. So everybody's outside with their masks on, and then of course once you're at your table, then your mask can come off because you're separated from people. So it was interesting. It was interesting. I'm not against it. It's not like I'm gonna be going, out like I, normally would, but
Did you take your pescatarian daughter to Joe's Crab Shack?
No,
she didn't want to go.
Why not?
Well, that's for another show and another conversation.
Yeah.
So basically, you're out in the world eating, snow crab legs, and then Kayla's at home eating fish sticks, and mad at you.
She makes some good salmon.
Did you at least like get her like a to go bag?
No nothing.
Swing by, bring her some shrimp. You didn't bring her some shrimp? Damn.
Nope.
With the lemon pepper.
I'm trying to tell you,
Why are you
Larry,
trying to start something?
That's a different conversation, man. Just let it go.
Moving on. So
Hey,
Carl,
LaTice,
let's talk about these anti-Black Lives Matter people and the protests and these signs. What's going on with those signs?
Okay, so people who are coming against the Black Lives Matter, and I guess freedom of speech, they can say what they want, but if you're gonna really insult me, at least spell the words right. You can't say White Lives Matter and say WIHT lives LVE matter.
I'm done.
MAD.
So they had wit lives matter.
What is
LVE? You can tell that their mother and their father were first cousins for sure.
Oh wow.
Or siblings. I've seen a few of those.
We
see a
I mean,
yeah,
few.
for any
a lot of
organization
those.
that would misspell the word Klan, you know they're going to have some spelling errors on the.
Right. That's so true.
Or the one that said let's re-erect President Trump.
Stop it. No, it did not.
I was like, he may know him personally, so I don't know that conversation. He may know him personally.
All right. So
Meanwhile, like Trump went on the road last weekend and played Tulsa, and come to find out, like New Edition could probably sell out that arena better than
no,
Donald Trump could.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this comedies like coming back, and we saw DL Hughley in Nashville at Zany's pass out. Go ahead, Larry. What did you find out about this? Because this is it's crazy.
So some places, comedy clubs can open up and operate at either like 25% or 50% capacity. So a lot of them are booking big names that normally they would, that would sell out the place, and they're doing shows there. So last weekend, DL Hughley was doing Zanies in Nashville, and there's footage of it online.
Yeah.
Halfway through a set, he started like slurring his speech, and then like passed out, fell off his stool. So they carried him off stage, took him to the hospital for exhaustion. And they tested him for COVID. He tested positive for COVID-19, even though he wasn't showing any symptoms of it. And then a few days later, he's got a quarantine. So now, like, his son has tested positive for COVID-19 and everything, which raises the question, like, does this comedy club now have to reclose? Or and also, like, what about all the staff there? Do they have to self-quarantine? Do all the comics that were on the show with him have to self-quarantine? And what does that mean for shows moving forward at the club? Because I looked at the club schedule, they're doing shows 7 nights a week during the summer, which if you're not in a touristy location like Myrtle Beach is unheard of. Like, a lot of clubs, very, very few clubs that aren't connected to casinos that do shows 7 nights a week. So now they're doing shows 7 nights a week because, they're not selling as many tickets to the shows they normally do, and they're getting more comics in there. So, like, what does that mean? Are the comics that are performing there, are they worried? Are they going to be worried about, contracting it because a comic that's tested positive has been through there?
Right. It sounds like they're trying to like catch up and recoup stuff that they've lost from being shut down. Like I don't even 7 days, but that is a problem because him passing out though and slurring his words, people thought that maybe it was a stroke at first. That's what I was hearing. And then he circulated the video and he just looks really, really like tired, like it aged him, like I don't know. And I'm like, a stroke could possibly do that. But then once he was tested and said that he has COVID, but it's not like that happened overnight, so he was already carrying that, right?
Yeah, he said they were like, he said he was exhausted from work and traveling. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, but when you're at that level, you're flying into the gig, you aren't driving,
right?
You like you're getting picked up, driven to the airport, picked up the airport, driven to the hotel to the thing,
right?
So but who knows?
What's interesting though is like there's things that are opening up slowly. So like Saturday, I went to Philly because the Raven Lounge, which is a staple in the Philly comedy scene, had a show and it became news, and Fox, our local Fox News was down there, and there's an article that's circulating around it. The owner, John of the Raven Lounge, put out some really good publicity for it or whatever. So anyway, Keith from up the block hit me up and was like, yo, come down, we're doing this, want you to do a spot. I was like, cool. And it was good to actually be out there again. Kayla did come out for that one. Everybody had their masks on. And what I liked was there were we had plenty of hand sanitizer. We had the wipes there. So Frank Neblet, who hosted, after each comedian, he wiped down the entire mic stand and the microphone. Everybody did the hand sanitizer. Nobody was really on top of each other per se, but there were groups of people standing together in there. Oh, Kayla, talk about the one thing that you saw that I caught like the end of it. Kayla was livid, y'all. Talk about this real quick. What did you see?
Wait, you have to be more specific because I saw a lot
Yeah,
out
right.
there.
So,
Like I don't
when,
want to call nobody out. You got to be more specific.
right. When they were smoking, somebody was given a what was that thing called? A bomb? What do you
A
do?
gunshot.
The gunshot. Okay, so explain that because I was like, what?
Yeah, so there was this person going around that had a rolled joint and and you know letting people smoke, but you know a gunshot is when you put your mouth not on the other person's mouth but like right here, so you're getting the smoke and you're inhaling it. And
Wait.
I was like so disturbed by this. I
So,
literally just had to walk on the other side of the street. I was like,
okay,
Okay.
listen,
this is what tripped me
I
out.
understand where you're coming from. That in
During
this day and
a
age, you should not be
pandemic,
doing that.
during,
But like, yeah, doing the shotgun thing, you know,
during
because
a
there are easier ways to to do that. You could just
uh,
but
but
also
but
that's
the thing
medicinal.
but the thing what huh
But it's medicinal.
how do you know it's medicinal? How, like let me I just I don't even care about that part, but
I'm
like
just
how did you
assuming.
know
I'm
that?
just kidding.
I don't even I didn't even care about that part. I don't care about people smoking. That's not the problem here.
I
The
know.
problem
close contact during
was
a pandemic,
yeah,
right?
and then the explanation was, "Oh, I wanted people to smoke with me, but I didn't want to share the joint." And I was like,
Okay, but you're basically kissing them in the
"So,"
Yeah.
mouth.
I was like, "Wait, so
Let me
like
just spit down your
you
throat
Okay.
real quick.
Yeah, I can break it down easily for you. All right. And just like and this will help you just like figure out things from here going or just like but here's what you gotta understand. People are fucking stupid.
That's fair."
You
Point
can't
blank
help people.
period.
You can't help them. All right. Just like
Point
you just
blank
got to stay
period.
out of their way and keep them out of your life and
I
just let
did.
them.
I ran across the street, and my
Yeah.
mom was like, "What's wrong? What are you doing?" And I was like, "Over there is just too much for me right now,
Right.
and I don't know how to process it. So I
Lord.
had to leave this scene. Like, just had to leave."
Right.
But that's good.
So
That's good. You did that.
so
That's good.
speaking on comedy shows that I know that I'm actually booked on for next month. So I've already been told like, you know, there's not going to be full capacity. Everybody's going to have their masks on, right? Plus each comedian is going to have their own microphone to use, which I thought that was nice too. Um so there's going to be plenty of social distancing at play here. So I'm not really. I'm excited. I'm excited for these shows only because I know that I'll still be able to perform, and there's no, you know, high risk of people getting too close. It's the venues themselves are like, you know, theaters, so it's very spacious. So, but how do y'all think that it's going to be a good idea for, you know, more shows to start happening? What do you think, Larry?
I mean, look, like at this point, whether or not it's a good idea, that ship has sailed because people have already made up their mind that they're going to open stuff up.
Right, it's true.
So, I
So,
mean, the thing is, it's like, look, I got booked to a show and in late August,
okay.
and I'd rather do an actual stage show with an actual microphone in an indoor environment in front of like a smaller audience than do any of that Zoom bullshit or that parking lot standing on the back of a fucking pickup truck bullshit.
I know they tried.
I'd rather do it right or not do it at all.
They tried.
So I'm gonna go.
Listen, I was still impressed that even Dave Chappelle knew that was happening. Like that's impressive that the news got.
Yeah, because I mean, last time I checked, Dave did not need the money.
Right, Karl. What do you think?
I mean, I'm open for safety. I mean, most of my comedy shows is in churches and stuff like that.
Right.
So whenever the Lord and pastor said it's okay to open up safely, then I will reconvene. But personally, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with a Zoom. Like when we did that one with the fundraiser.
Yeah.
For me, it was more nerve-wracking than to do the show in person because I can get my energy out. But once it started going, it was cool. It was nice.
Yeah. No, you had like you had a good time, so that was good.
Yeah, I had a ball, man. I had a great time.
Right now, I think Zoom will still be in play just because everything is not going to be 100%. Zoom, for me, I know has like been able to keep me sane, especially with the Sunday mic, the Sucks to Be Quarantined, who Kat Mosley and the crew, they run that every Sunday, which I absolutely love. It's just we're able to just have that sense of community, and you can kind of laugh and you're seeing people's faces. It's still helping tremendously during this time, because what I realized when I was out there in Philly on Saturday, just being outside and just being able to get up again in front of the microphone, it felt so good. Like it was like and it was like it almost felt like I hadn't missed a beat, but it's still, we knew, like it was still definitely, everything looked different. You look out into the people watching across the street, and they're for one, they're across the street and they're in masks, and it's just, and I had my mask on, but I put it like behind me, it was wrapped around my neck, kind of just the back. So I'm like, it still felt good, but it was different all at the same time. Yeah. So but I did.
I mean, like we're gonna be missing the pinnacle essence of comedy for a long time, which is being in a packed room in front of a hot audience.
Right.
And we're not gonna have that for a while.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be a minute. So with the amount of people that they're allowed to get in there, we have to make the best of it, and that's all. So we'll see about that. The other interesting thing about this pandemic is that I think relationships are definitely have been tested, or it's interesting when people find new loves during a pandemic. Karl, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, Karl, you want to talk about it?
We're just very curious on. Ain't nobody calling you.
Here's the thing about that. I mean, I find it interesting, but yet refreshing, because when the pandemic, you had no contact with nobody, basically between friends. I know LaTice got tired of me waking her up or calling her or bothering her or whatever. But as far as connecting with someone, yeah, it's nice. And I met someone, we talked for a while, and she's a wonderful person, wonderful woman. So there's no fluff, right? So you come out of the pandemic like, yes. So, but you still got to do it.
So how is it? How different? Can you explain like how different it's been since? I mean, did y'all break the rules and have y'all been in the same room together, or has this been all through like
I cannot confirm or deny any of the statements?
When did you get so happy about this, man?
Just dish it.
And Larry, shut your mouth.
Why are we all in his business and everything? I mean, like,
because I'm interested. What about you, Larry?
15 minutes we were talking about fish, and now we're talking about, Karl seafood dinner. Just
Okay, that's not.
That's a bit extreme.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not exactly accurate.
That wasn't at
Let's
all.
move on. That's a nice hat, Larry. That's a nice hat. Yeah. Nice hat. Yeah.
So,
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
pescatarian, really. So, how often do you have to go to the store to stay stocked
Woo!
up on salmon? That's the.
Right. Nope. You done stepped in it now. So
Listen,
I'm
dating
so
during quarantine. Let's
right.
talk
Dating
about
during
it.
quarantine. That's what I was getting down to. I mean, y'all single folks, so I'm
Well,
curious
here's the thing.
how that's working.
You use wisdom, and you spend time around people who are quarantining.
Look at Larry.
And
Larry's
trust me,
smirking
What?
like, what wisdom?
let's move on. Let's move on.
I'm just saying, as long as you take their temperature first, I think everything should
Woo!
be.
Oh, Larry, you got that thermometer handy? You just take a
No,
temperature?
they got the thermometer gun.
Uh-huh.
You ever seen that where they just like they hold the thing up, they don't even touch you. It's like
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm not no guns, man. It's people, nah.
it's all
How
good
about
until she
that ice
calls. Huh?
cream? Cinnabon ice cream. That's beautiful ice cream.
I mean,
Yeah.
think about it, y'all. Literally, like, we have to, I think this time when people are single, it's like y'all have to treat it like almost like getting the STD check. Like, you got to make sure they're negative for COVID now on top of STDs. Like, what? So that's on the little checklist now. You add COVID-19 to the checklist.
But on the flip side, you got relationships where people are in the same house. I've seen people fighting 2 weeks into the pandemic. Like,
Yeah.
yo, bro, can I hold some money? I gotta go. Nah, bro, you gotta stick that one out, son. Just stay at home.
I feel bad for the people that were getting ready to break up with somebody and then the pandemic hit.
Who you telling? Where them damn papers at? Oh, here they are. Where my papers at?
Yo,
Look.
literally, we have to do it like this. Like, I'm leaving. Oh, shit.
Like you're about to write your Dear John letter and CNN is on in the background. You're like, oh,
right.
Knew it should have broke up last week.
Not today.
I knew it should have broke up last week.
Like, damn it, March 1st cut off.
Somebody just hung in there for the Valentine's Day gift, and now they're on lockdown. They want to break up after New Year's. You know what? I'm going to get one more big gift out of this relationship, and then it's over. And then next thing you know, Rona came and just messed everything up.
I think it's definitely a new world. It's interesting times right now how people are dealing with relationships in general. So I know Karl will keep us posted on how things.
Karl's not going to put his business out in the street like that.
I have something else to add because this is something I have talked about with multiple people.
Yeah.
If you are like dating during quarantine or like talking to someone during quarantine, it's an issue if you can go days without speaking to them, because we're in quarantine. Like, what else are you doing where you're not texting the person that you're dating? Like, yo, what?
Ain't nobody that busy, especially during quarantine. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Like, excuse me.
And the thing is, like, okay, during quarantine, are you more or less likely? Are you gonna wait longer before you start smashing, or are you gonna try to cut the wait time?
You should definitely wait longer. Like my mom just said, there's COVID and then there's STDs. Okay, you need to wait, sir. Okay.
There's still, hey, look, you can still find condoms and face masks. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, there was a story out talking about they're telling married couples they should wear masks. Like, bitch, we're in the same house. Ain't nobody wearing no mask. Like, what are you talking about?
I know.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard, yo.
Get some hand
Yeah,
sanitizer and reverse cowgirl it, and you're good.
Yeah,
You know what?
Yeah.
Larry's too much. First of
What?
all, he's talking about use the temp gun. He like from from 6 feet away. Let me make sure your temperature's good. Then I'm gonna just jump on you after
No,
the temperature is clear.
no. The temperature is just to get in the door. All right, and
Right,
then
right.
you still gotta like get some foreplay. You can't just you just can't just like
foreplay for COVID. What's the
Yeah, I'm just like I'm not on Jeremy or Christy Elliott or anything like that. I was like,
no,
got to be from romancing and consent.
You just come in the room. Can you sign this this DNA, please? Can you just sign this
non-disclosure agreement?
Yes. Can you please sign?
Have you been to a hotspot recently?
Oh gosh.
Have you been in and out of the country?
Right.
Yeah, you
When
just
was
need
the
to
last
know.
time you were out of country?
You just need to know where
you haven't
people
been to the beach
have
recently,
been.
have you?
Yeah, like
Right.
you need to know where people have been in the last few months because,
Yeah.
like I said, people are just being mad selfish and still, not wearing masks and doing regular stuff. So it's like, nah, like I need to
Right.
know
I
where
think
you've been.
there are a lot
who
of
you've been
control freaks
around.
that are using COVID as an excuse to keep a better track,
Keep tabs.
like
on
more of a detailed track of their significant others.
Yo, you full of shit. Yo.
Where you been? Went to the grocery store. All right, which aisles were you in? Damn,
Which aisles?
Because 17 and 21 got the COVID in it. You can't go to them out.
Yeah.
COVID out.
Did you go the right direction up the aisle? Or did you go against the arrow in the aisle? That's what I
Yo,
want to know.
Martina said they was hanging on for that income tax check and got stuck. That's funny as shit, yo.
Man, that income tax and then the stimulus.
Right. Stimulus.
Oh yeah, the second stimulus check. Oh wow.
Oh my gosh. All right. So we can't forget.
COVID
I know I mentioned it last week, and I'm gonna keep mentioning it because actually this Sunday is the Pride NYC that's hosted by Carson Kressley. It's gonna be amazing. So they're doing a whole virtual Pride because obviously they cannot have the real parade this year in New York. But June 28th, 12 to 2 p.m. it's going to be broadcasted virtually. So I'm sure y'all can find it. But like I said, hosted by Carson Kressley, who is so funny. And he was from the original Queer Eye. Now they have a whole new Queer Eye, but he was on the original one. And one of the Grand Marshals is one of our favorite people, Dan Levy from Schitt's Creek, Kayla.
Yes, I love him.
Yeah, he's so great.
I keep hearing about Schitt's Creek. What is that any good?
Yes.
Oh my God, yes, Larry.
Yeah,
I'm telling you to watch it. Just watch it. Start tonight.
Seems like some very seems like some very like Downton Abbey adjacent shit to me.
Not even close. Start watching it tonight.
What would you compare it to?
I wouldn't compare it to anything. There is no comparison. This show, it was something that I'd never seen before, and very, very well written, hilarious, and they have your people. It was filmed in Canada, and all the actors are Canadian.
Well, what I've been doing, I don't have ABC on my streaming, but I do got BET, so I've been catching up on Blackish.
Oh, good. Okay.
Because I haven't watched Blackish at all since it started. So now I'm like, I'm like binge watching Blackish, and
you
so
gotta catch up on that too. Speaking of Blackish, shout out to Kenya Barris. Black as Fuck was just renewed for a second season on Netflix. Yes. So
I've never seen the first season
on
yet.
Netflix, Larry. So make sure you watch that.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's the 50th anniversary for the NYC Pride Parade. And so there's going to be performances by Janelle Monáe, Deborah Cox, Billy Porter, who I love from Pose, and more. So definitely, if y'all are in the house on Sunday afternoon, June 28th, please check that out virtually. It's going to be amazing. Yo, let's get to these national calendar days.
All right, let's get it.
Calendar days for today and tomorrow, because y'all know I always like to let everybody know what today was. Keith Purnell is in the building. I always like to let people know what's happening with today. Now, this started as a pet peeve of mine. Y'all know the history of this. It started as a pet peeve of mine. Now I'm obsessed with National Calendar Days. So for today, Strawberry Parfait Day.
Ooh.
Strawberry Parfait. It's also Catfish Day. I don't know why, but
wait. Are we talking about the food? Are we talking about the food or the internet action?
the verb? No, definitely the food.
Okay.
When I saw catfish, I immediately thought of you, Karl, for some reason. I have no idea.
Man, listen, I just got into catfish last year, and I actually like it. I like me some catfish and grits.
It's very good. I mess with it. Yeah, it's very, very good. This next one, y'all, it caught me off guard. Okay, so it's called National Leon Day, and when I saw it, I was like, what? Oh gosh, here's the background. So
Leon Spinks.
It's exactly 6 months away from Christmas Day, right? So Leon is actually Noel spelled backwards, y'all.
Okay.
And this is a day that some crafters actually begin planning their homemade gifts and decorations. So
what in the middle is going on there?
I know.
Wow. Merry Christmas? Like, I don't.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So it's Noel spelled backwards, which I was just like, oh wait, Keith is dragging you, Karl.
Oh no. Hold up.
Just
I mean, it wasn't
I don't know
good.
how you get to that age without trying catfish before.
I could have swore he had eaten it before now,
Yeah.
You learn something new every day. Is
what fish were you eating up until now?
Whiting, tilapia, perch.
Okay, so you were eating all of those other fish.
All the bougie fishes.
Besides catfish. All the bougie fish. Oh, you like salmon, huh? You bougie.
Yeah. My name's Karl. I only eat swordfish.
No, bronzino. Didn't you eat bronzino though one time, Larry, when we went to go to the when we did one of the reviews?
Yeah, that was for work. Okay.
Man, like,
you ain't gonna find me branzino in my refrigerator home. I don't know how to cook shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Branzino, that is some like next level MacGyver food right there. Cause like the branzino, like the place where like the one place they actually completely encased it in salt and cooked it to keep all the moisture in, and they break the salt open, and then your branzino, all that. And I was like, yeah, I'm glad you guys do it because I'm not doing this in my house. Okay, I am not wasting a pound of salt to cook a piece of fish.
I miss those restaurant reviews, man. We had some good times.
Well, I mean, I'm just all the restaurants closed, so there's really nothing to review.
I know, I miss them so much. All right, so it's also today National Bomb Pop Day. Y'all remember Bomb Pops? Ooh.
No.
Yeah, I think this is around time the ice cream man drives through my neighborhood, so I can run out. I can run out and celebrate that in like the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, true. No, Mr. Softy usually comes around here around like 5 or 6, which I think is stupid because it's always right before dinner and nobody's going out there for that. The last one on the list
and you aren't
today is National Handshake Day, y'all. That's looks a little different now.
No.
I said with gloves only.
You can cancel that. You can cancel National Dap Day.
I've been giving a lot of elbows when I see people. Or just wave from afar.
I was giving people the fist bump.
Yeah. Yeah, Kayla wasn't. She was like,
Yeah, like I was
I don't
like,
want the air from your wave. I don't want the air from your wave. I don't want you waving your air.
Right.
Yeah. You're fanning COVID fumes.
Keep your arms down.
COVID
fumes.
Not
your
the
COVID fumes are contaminating. Oh, man. So that was today. So that was Friday Eve's list of national calendar days. Now I always like to give tomorrow's to give y'all a jump start on what you can do for tomorrow. Tomorrow is National Coconut Day, y'all. Let's
Yeah.
get some coconut.
Yeah, that's I'm not the biggest fan of
love
coconut. I'm not.
Which is interesting. I'm not opposed to it, but it's not one of my favorite things that I think of, to eat.
Yeah, I do not like there's only one instance where I like coconut, and that's like the coconut shrimp.
Right.
Yeah, but otherwise, like I used to hate when I was a kid going out for trick or treating, and I would get whenever I get like a Mounds or an almond joy, I'm like, damn it, knew I should have skipped this house.
I'm like,
try
get this nasty stuff out of my bag. What is you doing?
Yeah.
Right.
Try that
Trifling.
coconut cream water ice from Rita's.
Oh my gosh. I
don't like coconut milk. I don't like yeah.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
So disgusting,
Nasty.
Yeah, I'm not a fan at all. It's tomorrow's also National Beauticians Day. We barely say the word beautician anymore, but shout out to all the beauticians out there.
Yes.
Tomorrow is your day, and
that's because they want their profession to sound more technical. So you're not a beautician anymore. You are like more a follicle engineer.
Or follicle.
What is wrong with you?
Hairstylist.
It's called beautician.
Cosmetologist.
Well, listen,
in the hood, it's a hairstylist.
Actually opened 2 days ago, and y'all know I got my fresh cut yesterday, and I'm showing off. Yeah.
Did you get that from a beautician or a hairstylist?
Do they still have the big like dome hair dryers in the salons?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So everything is now like each station is wrapped individually. They are all wearing masks. Like, yeah, and you can't wait in the waiting room anymore. You have to wait either outside or in your car, and then they call you in. So they're taking good precautions. It was good.
All right.
Yeah, so I trust it. I was like, yeah, I gotta get this head done, yo. It's also National Chocolate Pudding Day. I don't really
like all these nasty foods. What is this?
And so anybody who likes coconut probably likes chocolate pudding. So you can just put a little bit of coconut.
Yeah, you gotta get that chocolate pudding puff, baby. You gotta do that thing.
No.
When is National Banana Pudding Day? That's
that is a day. I think
Father's Day was National Banana Pudding Day.
I can't remember when it is, but I know that's a thing. Last but not least, tomorrow is National Take Your Dog to Work Day. So
basically stay home with your dog day.
Yeah,
right. Stay at home.
Take him or her out the front door and bring them back to the back door. That's how you do it.
Come on, boy, we're going to work. And the dog's like, no, we're not. We just
right. So those were the national calendar days. Enjoy, and don't forget, every day there is something, so you can easily look it up, nationalcalendarday.com, whatever. I love it now. I'm obsessed with it. In fact, I've realized on the 22nd, you know what day we missed, y'all? It was National No Panty Day.
What?
On the 22nd. I said, how did I miss this? How did I miss
every day?
You and me and Karl.
I don't want to be too graphic, but I think it was yesterday where it was National Eat Vagina Day.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. I saw it on Twitter yesterday.
Wait. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
LaTice, you gotta start doing the day before, the day of, and the day after.
Nah, boo. No.
Yeah, we missed that one too.
Another pescatarian.
Oh, Larry.
So you're a pescatarian. Does that include? Is that cannibalism? Is that? Never mind. Let's move on.
I can't. Moving on. It's time to celebrate some birthdays. Listen, if you're celebrating a birthday today on June 25th, 2020, happy birthday, y'all. Gemini.
Cancer season.
Still here.
No, it's Cancer season.
It's the 27th technically is Cancer season. So we're going to get to that. I got that for you. I got the little bonus, and you're going to be very happy about my bonus celebrity birthday too. That is cancer season.
I
So
hope so.
yesterday though, it was Solange Knowles' birthday. She is 34 now, y'all. Yeah,
He's the
Solange.
reason why JC takes the stairs.
Also, also yesterday was Tommy Lister's birthday. Y'all remember him? He played Debo in Friday. He's 62, y'all. You believe that?
Still snatching chains.
Keith was like, "Eat what day? Let me get my calendar out." You know.
Yeah, you think there would have been some billboards up, announcing that.
Right. All right. So for today, little somber moment. Today would have been Tamir Rice's 18th birthday, y'all. He would have been 18, but he was the 12-year-old who was killed in 2014. Just another name in the countless names of Black people who have been gunned down, murdered in the streets at the hands of police officers. And he would have been 18 today. That's insane. So rest in peace, Tamir Rice. Today is also Lala Anthony's birthday, though. She's 41 today. She's looking good. Go ahead, Lala.
Okay, Lala.
I know, right? Wait, so I see you made a face, Kayla. What is that?
What's
face?
up, Kayla? How you really feeling?
I was waiting for it. What's up? I know some of the controversy around Lala, but I want to hear, why did you make that face?
I didn't make a face.
Yes,
I
you
just said
did make a
okay. I just said okay, Lala. Like
Her
It was
whole
either
face
you,
changed, yo.
it was either you or your Presbyterian reflex did something.
I know what I saw. Oh, here's a good one. So tomorrow, guess whose birthday it is? Michael Vick will be
Mike
40
Vick.
tomorrow on the 26th. Happy birthday, Mike Vick. We miss you. And here's the bonus for Saturday, June 27th.
yay!
Her birthday. And
Yes.
Cancer. She starts Cancer. She's 23. So last year, let's talk about it real quick, Kayla. Last year, we were actually at the Chris Brown concert, and
Yes,
she
we were.
opened for him and had said, "My birthday just passed." And we were like, yeah, that was the first time I actually saw this young lady live, but she's been kicking it since 2016, basically. But she's emerged as this megastar, and she is brilliant. Her voice is like butter.
I'm like literally getting chills as you're talking about her.
I know, she's amazing.
She just feeds my soul. Like every time this girl, this woman, she sings, it's just like I cry. I just cry.
I'll have to check her out because she was on that Prince tribute and everybody was raving about her. And I've been on a Sade binge lately. Okay. So
well then
maybe okay there.
You'll dig her for sure.
Okay? That Sade binge, man, that'll make you depressed, boy. Yeah.
Well, last year also when I was in New Orleans for Black Girl Giggles and Essence, she was at Essence Fest as well, along with Michelle Obama and Music Soul Child, a whole bunch of other people, Mary J. Blige. It was amazing. And so
hold on. You said her was there and she was there?
Who?
Her and she?
Her H period.
Yeah, that's their preferred pronouns.
No, that's her name. I can't with y'all. It's like talking to Abbott and
Her, she, and she is her.
Who's on first?
Yeah.
And who's on second? No, what's on third? Right. So let's get our social media out of the way. We are coming to the close of the show, and as usual, it's almost an hour and a half. Larry's getting his wish. Almost 2 hours of a show. I think actually Kayla wouldn't mind 2 hours of a show.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I try to keep it closer to an hour. Y'all just keep
We can
on.
keep it to an hour.
Y'all just keep on and keep on and keep on. No, I love it. I absolutely love it. So I'm not complaining at all. So yeah, so we're coming to the end. Let's kick it off. Kayla, how can people find you? I have it.
Follow. Yes. Look at the bottom. Look at how it's spelled. It's pronounced Satora_K on Instagram.
Right. And Karl, where can they find you, sir?
Right after Kayla. Oh, I am Karl Rogers at Instagram, Facebook, Karl Rogers, and Karl Rogers Insurance on Instagram.
Word. That's what's up. Larry, where can they find you?
LarryXL.com, LarryXL on Facebook, comedian LarryXL on Instagram, and LarryXL on Twitter.
On a Twitter, yes. Also, don't forget, I know I had it up here earlier, but follow and like us on Funny Bits Podcast on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. And of course, y'all know who I am, but I'm plugging this in real quick. You can find me, LaTice Comedy, on IG and Twitter and all that good stuff. Yeah. But yeah, follow the show and also please subscribe to our YouTube. Thank you, because then you'll get a notification on when we go live. When we go live from YouTube, we go live on Facebook as well. But yes, all the likes. We want all the likes. We want all the comments. You can interact with us. This is live from 7 to about 8-ish, 8:30-ish. And yeah, so we definitely love the chat. We can chat. You can tell us what you're thinking while we are talking. We love that. So yeah. And I'm trying to think, of course, I'm going to end with the message of the week. I always love the message of the week. But anyone have any last thoughts, comments?
Please be safe.
Be safe, y'all.
Please wear your mask. Stop being selfish and just
yes, don't wear them as chin guards, and don't have your nose poking out.
Unless you want to vote for Trump, then go raw and fuck the mask.
I can't stand it either, because I see a lot of people walking around and their nose, and it's like their nose is out, and I'm like, that's not how that works. All right, so real quick, message of the week. Let me make sure I see this. When there is no audience or approval to be gained and you feel joy and liberation, you have attained true success. That one spoke to me. I like it.
it spoke to me.
Which is why I wanted to share it with everyone else.
Beautiful.
Yes. So thanks again for tuning in. We love you guys. Again, every Friday Eve, this is where you can find us on either Facebook Live or on YouTube. Please subscribe to that channel, Funny Bits Podcast. And everybody was amazing. You know, I'm going to start the music. We're going to dance a little bit, and then we're going to end the show. So you know how it goes. You just know.
Larry, what is that? What are you?
I played that specifically for Karl.
Oh,
what you got? What you got? What was that?
No, like,
what is it, Larry?
Chili sauce.
Oh, got your sriracha, everything.
Yep.
It's called the flush.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's called.
Another great show.
Absolute.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all.